This home was purchased March 21st of 2022 for $2.43 million. And if we fast forward to October, it sold again for $1.755 million. That is a whopping $680,000 price drop in this house in just a few short months. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the biggest and most drastic price drops in 2022. Hi, my name is Adam Nadler. I'm the owner of Vision Real Estate. Thanks so much for tuning in again. And if you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and join our community and hit that like button so you can get notified every time I put out a new video. I've been seeing a ton of headlines lately just talking about the crashing market and a lot of doom and gloom scenarios. So I just wanted to do a very quick and fun video on some actual losses that have really happened in York region, where people have lost a ton of money on purchases that they made in the peak of the market. Now, I'm not going to be releasing any addresses for obvious reasons, but if you want to know how I actually found these, feel free to click on the link in the description below. That'll connect you to a calendar where you can book a quick chat with me at a time that is most convenient for you. Or feel free to just send me any question you have directly to adam@visionrealestate.ca, and I will send you a personal video response within 24 hours. And if you also want to learn about another quick trick that I use to find listings just like these, I actually did a video on it a little while ago. It is called The Secret Part of Listings, and it has a lot of juicy information in there about how to find motivated sellers in this market. All right, so let's get started. I searched for only houses that were in York region, which is where I'm based out of, which is just the suburbs of Toronto. And this may sound surprising to a few of you out there, but it was actually pretty hard to find houses that had taken a real bath over the last few months. It took a lot of digging, and there weren't as many of them out there as you might have thought. I picked 4 for this video, and I'm just going to go in order of the least drastic to the most drastic. So first up, there was a house in Markham that had sold back in the peak of the market, February of 2022 this year. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, detached home. It sold for $1.603 in February. Fast forward to October with the lowest sales volume in about 20 years. That same house sold for $1.43. And after all the fees and commissions, we could probably estimate they've lost about $200,000, if not more. And if we look at the pictures, it was actually a pretty nice house. Had a good layout, pretty open concept, nothing too extravagant though. And these guys definitely took a bit of a bath. Next on the list, we have a house in Bradford, West Gwillimbury. This was a pretty nice house, actually, a 1-car garage. They had an above-ground pool, and it looks like they even had a separate entrance basement apartment, which is pretty cool, with a kitchen down there. It looks like it was in decent shape. Nothing too extravagant here, though. They sold at the peak of the market, February 5th in 2022 for $1.36 million. Fast forward to September of 2022, and they sold for $990. Not only did they take a bath, but it must have been a very stressful time for them because it took 50 days on the market for them to sell at that price in September. Next up, we have a house in Richmond Hill. This is a fairly new home and was built close to the Elgin Mills and Leslie area. This home sold in March of 2022 for $2,030,000. If we fast forward to November, they sold for $1.75 million. And this house actually looked pretty nice. It was newly built and it showed really well. Now for the most drastic price drop that I found. Now, mind you, I wasn't searching for days for these houses, but in my search, this one definitely stuck out to me. We are heading over to Vaughan, and to be more specific, Kleinburg. This area saw massive price increases during the pandemic, and they are definitely getting hit hard right now. This house was over 3,000 square feet, a 4-bedroom, 4-washroom, and if we look at the pictures, I mean, the house was just beautiful. Showed really nicely, hardwood throughout, an unfinished basement, but did have a separate entrance and a new build, so it was less than 5 years old. This home was purchased March 21st of 2022 for $2.43 million. And if we fast forward to October, it sold again for $1.755 million. That is a whopping $680,000 price drop in this house in just a few short months. Now, I know that this video is just a fun clickbaity thing that I'm doing, which I normally never do on my channel. And I wouldn't be doing a good job if I didn't give the other side of the coin as well and tell you that these are very far and few between. I'm hearing a lot of people just assuming that everybody is going to be price dropping and that everybody purchased at the peak and are now going to take serious baths and that it's basically blood in the streets out there right now. Personally, I think that we've seen the worst of it to this point and that we're not going to see anything major or super dramatic moving into 2023. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that we're going to see major price reductions in the marketplace moving forward, or are we going to start to level out in 2023? Thanks for tuning in again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. If you like that video, click the subscribe button on the right, or feel free to enjoy another video here on the left.